Alright, welcome everyone for today's live stream. AZ, thank you for, coming in, at least to comment. Sorry you can't watch. I understand, school is, important. We are back right now in the lovely, Cove Tree area because I've been harvesting a lot of supplies. I've actually got a good bit of stuff ready. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I have got a lot of titanium, a lot of glass, or quartz rather, and copper, lithium, lead. I have been going all through the Lost River harvesting stuff, and what helped me a lot was, of course, doing the scanner room. I actually have a scanner room over here, and I have upgraded it to maximum range. I've got a hatch just so I can take stuff back out later on, but really you don't need that once you put everything in. I'm just leaving it so I can dismantle it later. But yeah, I've got a lot of supplies pulled through here, and we are going to be trying to start the zoo area today. Probably also end up doing the start of the storage silos for it, is what I'm thinking, because I want to be able to start dumping more supplies over. So, alright, you're gonna watch for at least 30 minutes. Good. Alright, so we're heading back to get started then. I'll give some time for people to get joined in, as well as probably get a little bit more in the way of supplies on the way back, because there's, I believe, a few more copper deposits along the way back. I'm not building the rocket in the stream. I am not doing that yet. We're going to wait and do that later. Actually, probably do the rocket very end of everything. I do need to go ahead and disable the gun platform so we can start the storyline, but I want to get some more done with the base right now. And hello, Danielle. Yes, I've missed you. Thank you for joining in. You have not been on the streams as much as you used to, and that's a sad thing. It's always good to have you here. No, Luke, I will not be building the rocket on this stream. I am worried more about just trying to build on the big base, which is the theme of the live stream series right now, is to build a really big base. So we're not going to worry about the rocket yet. I've already done the rocket 4 times, 5 times, something like that. So I've done it enough. This is more about challenging to build a big base right now. Yeah, I understand real life getting in the way, Danielle. Real life has gotten in my way a bit this week. I have not been able to do as much work on this and other games as I would like. Sonar, just so I can see this a little bit more easily. I think we'll see some of the copper deposits that are still around this area in a moment. I haven't gotten all of them. I have gotten to a lot of copper, but not all of them yet. Then we'll start building more scanner rooms everywhere. Argonaut, that's fine. I understand. Sleep is good. You did miss me taming a horse. Actually, 2 horses. I've got 2 now. And I built my second base up a lot taller. Yeah, it was also last stream I killed some raiders, ran into outlaws, and killed them because they bugged and got stuck in a rock until I shot at them. So it helped. But yeah, I had some good stuff. I'll be streaming tomorrow again, or tomorrow evening for me, so hopefully you can join in then. Cargo rocket? I need cargo brought down here. The rocket's not going to help me with bringing cargo down here. Unless, we could build it and make it like the theme is the rocket is used to transport cargo from here to the space station kind of thing. Which we might do that later. I do want to build a little bit of something out by the gun platform. I would like to have something there so we have like basically a drop-off point, interchange between here and orbital landing vessels. But that's for later. We also need a place I can go and make new sea moss and prawn suits to bring down. And the mountain gun platform will be the easiest location there for that. I feel like, you know what, actually I'm not going to transfer anything right now. I'm just going to let it stay on the base itself. And we'll just burn through as much as we can right now. Yeah, but you don't have to drop a lot, but everybody get talking. We need a lot of chatting going on. So let me get my bearings here. So our decorative plants, you know, normal decorative ones, jelly shroom, bulb bush are coming in nicely. The other ones I planted from the decorations mod look nice. Definitely gotta get some more help, more of that other blue Lost River plants and the little pyro coral, I think is what it is called. We need to get some more of those going soon. But today we're not worried about that. Today we're doing the nicer little, we're doing the aquarium zoo area. So I know I'm going to use glass compartments, but that's probably going to get changed later once we start building out more of the top side. I'm just going to build this way for now just to get some materials out. I did get a lot of quartz, so hopefully it's going to be enough to at least get us a good start. We may have to forego a few of the alien containments inside multi-purpose rooms initially, but we can at least get some other stuff going. And that's a good spot for our welcome room, entry room into this area. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so guess I'm gonna put, well, no, I don't need to waste time over there. Where do I want to put my hatch? Too bad I can't put it right on top.
30 seconds.
Alright, let's just do a hatch here for now, because I'll use it for other stuff later. Mats, I might remember you. There's a lot of names that go through the chat. We get new people all the time. Just like Danielle say right there. There's a lot of different names from what she is familiar with from the Empyrean streams. Alright, so this is going to be reception. We're going to treat it like a museum, zoo type thing. So we do need at least a welcome counter. Yes. Welcome to the exhibit. We may actually do another counter like this kind of thing. Or make a, you know, link up like that. Yes. Do it like this. I bet we don't actually have a counter in the game shaped like this already. And we need a chair for our receptionist to sit in. Also, too bad we can't spawn NPCs. The save is corrupted. My reaction will be, give me 5 minutes. I will restore from backup. Because I have already had that happen to me in the past during the days of early access. So I learned my lesson. I not only make a backup of the folder to another drive, I also have it set where it backs up my entire save folder in incremental changes. So I don't have to worry about that. And of course, who will we not, you know, who will we be not have some kind of vending here? I feel like what I want to do, even though we could technically go off of each side, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to go from each side at this point. I feel like I want to go one more and then split into different sides. And let the next one be, of course, the main exhibit, the lovely cuttlefish. So we'll have like that going. Come on, baby, build it, please. I don't see why I cannot build those. All right, but yeah, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna have to have some vending in here. We're gonna have a vending machine, coffee machine here. Because, you know, we want people to feel like, hey, you know, you want a drink or a snack after you get done, you want to get you know, your kids are not happy, they want a treat. There you go. Got vending. And we'll do this because if we go back one, we're going to have them branching off so we can see. And my my hull strength is dropping a lot faster than expected, but at least I might be able to make this work right. I'll have to do a lot of reinforcement elsewhere because I would like to have it where at least maybe not entirely, you know, glass on everything, not windows on every side, but on you know, at least certain sides have windows on these would be nice. So you can actually look at them from outside too. Like, oh, we lose our zoo, whatever. Hi from Poland. Thank you for joining us from Poland. Rotate the vending machine to use it as an air conditioner. That's an interesting way to do it. Surprised we don't have like actual refrigerators in the game. Considering, you know, food storage. I think we'd have something like that for storing food correctly. Alright, so we've got... Basically, this would be cuttlefish, and then we start branching out. We can either go this way and kind of interconnect things, which is probably what we should do. You know, you go through a museum, you have all the different pathways interconnected, so we definitely want something like that. But I've been trying to figure out the best way to do this, and there, of course, we've had suggestions. I'm doing good, Grass. Hello. But what, you know, we had a suggestion to do per biome, and that's interesting in terms of building like a big vertical column for each biome, but certain biomes have certain fish that match between others. So you'll have, you know, regionals in several of the biomes, which kind of, you know, defeats the purpose of them being so special. Second is certain fish, the ones that do not use eggs, are going to respawn faster, making more fish that way, and then that ends up creating more and more fish down the road. And at some point you're going to end up with, like, if you do a big triple stack column, you might end up with just, you know, 4 sand sharks, like 3 stalkers, and then here's 20 regionals. So I am not wanting to do that kind of thing. So I'm still trying to figure out, maybe we do like a passive and aggressive thing, and then during in the middle section there, we kind of fade across. So here's some that have aggressive capabilities, you know, like the gasopods, but they're not normally aggressive. Yes, I could change the name on my submarine thing. I just have not done it. I haven't even changed the coloring on it yet, because I just haven't had the idea of what I wanted to make it. Let me do our air conditioner. You know, our person here, even though, I mean, yeah, I guess, even though we have climate control, we are in a hot zone, so maybe it is kind of warm in here, so we'll just have air conditioner. Too bad we can't put it a little closer to the wall that way, but air conditioner, vending, I feel like I want to do wall planters. You know, a little greenery, and apparently that is not going to work there. Lady Danielle of the Sea, we can do something like that. Let's see, I want some wall decorations. We need, and I'm still missing the wall planter. Okay, we could come back to that. So, that's the way you'll start. And I'm going to wait about putting the cuttlefish in until last, because once they grow up, you take them out, you can't put them back in. Or unless they change that after full release. But last time I tried, it would not let you put cuttlefish back in. Once you take them out, you're supposed to release them into the wild. Don't really want to lose my cuttlefish. So we're going to do at least these on the sides. Obviously, I need these to be kind of a vertical column. I want to leave at least the ladders for access. I'll probably leave the hatches down below. Once we get all the cuttlefish in, I'll take the hatch out from there. And this will be a good spot there for hatch. We'll go on the front side. Or not hatch, ladder access point. So we'll go towards the front for those. Hopefully I have enough titanium. I did get a lot of titanium deposits as well before the stream in order to help with that. So I'm going to say I at least want like 3 multi-purpose rooms on each side. That way, nice vertical stack. Again, I do want to make sure, try to start the storage silos as well over that way today. Don't know if I'm going to organize things like by type. I kind of want to, but I at least would like to get some more storage so I can empty stuff from the Cyclops out before I do more harvesting runs. Alright, so this is where the real question comes into play, because we're not going to be able to build. Looking at this, in terms of layout, it's going to be really oddly designed layout to get all of the different creatures in their own vertical habitat silo. So we're going to have to do something different. My real name's Spicy. We're going with that. I'm sorry for privacy purposes. I'm not giving out my name. Just like I don't want to give out my exact location, just because there are problems with people being harassed. You know, I try not to be disagreeable. I try to make things fun, but that still doesn't mean there's not going to be people that get angry at something I say. So I don't want to have somebody coming up and harassing me online, or like, was it Dr. Disrespect? He's had several times during streams where somebody's driven by and shot guns at his house. So yeah, I don't want to do anything like that. Make sure I'm facing the right way. Okay, we're gonna do the ladders down, and surely I have enough titanium. Well, there's no way I've used that much titanium already. I had several titanium deposits, but of course I have been building multi-purpose rooms, so we may have burned through those deposits already. And I'm already through all the glass. I had at least. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I knew I would get not that far with the glass or quartz I had, but I thought I'd get farther than that. Oh man. So yeah, like 8 deposits did not last very long at all. I haven't had any problems with swatting kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't think I mean, I'm not worried about that right now. Again, because if I keep it where I don't give out too much personal information, then I shouldn't have to worry about people getting that. Of course, there's still ways to find out. You know, if it ever becomes a problem, I'll be doing that, saying, hey, you know, I'm a streamer, don't respond to these, you know, requests made towards me. Let's see, I wonder. That's gotta be close enough. Right, 100 meters away, that's gotta be close enough for my supplies here. Or maybe it's... Ooh, maybe it's not. Maybe I am too far away. Let's try swapping the mod settings out. Instead of... Instead of range 100, we're going to do everything inside my base and see what this does. Yeah, there's always somebody that's going to figure out a way to get your information. And, you know, the thing is, fortunately, if they catch the person doing the swatting, that person gets... It's not like a slap on the wrist. That's a pretty serious offense now. Alright, so yeah, I'm out of titanium. Ah, not that. Options, we're going to turn that back off so I can have my range from the Cyclops. There we go. Alright, so my quartz and titanium, all that I harvested, did not last even 20 minutes. Building multi-purpose rooms and alien containments. Fortunately, we may still have some stuff I can get from here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
We're going to do scanner rooms. I need... Well, at the worst, I need quartz, and there's no quartz showing. Alright, let's see about this one. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm out of range. That's why I gotta be in range to do it. So, not finding any quartz right now here. So I guess we're gonna go back up in the Lost River. I do have my upside scanner room. I really burned through my quartz that fast. I did. That's a little worrisome. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be able to do one for each creature. There's just no way I'm going to find enough quartz for that many containments without it taking forever. So, let's see. I know we've got plenty in... Oh, there was plenty in the Lost River. I did clear a lot of those out. We can head back up that way. Probably also should go ahead and start building my topside stuff. Yeah, we'll just go turn around this way. I don't think I'm gonna hit anything. Zevi, yeah, I do live streams. Usually just once a week on YouTube. Just every week on Saturday, or at least Saturday for me. Depends on where you are in the world, of course. And I do 2 Twitch streams a week right now as my schedule allows. I hope to increase it to more later, but it all depends on how my schedule goes. Right now, I cannot add anything else to my schedule. I am maxed out between work and this and just everything else in life. Yay for hitting all of these stupid lava leeches. And I wonder how close I am to my net scanner room. Once I'm in range, I should be able to control it. Which is a nice thing. I would like to see, actually, if Prime Sonic, you're watching this later or you join in with us before the stream's over, maybe a scanner room control center mod, something that can go into base, can also go in like your Cyclops, and can trigger all scanner rooms at once. So you could go in and say, I want to search for quartz, and it'll trigger every scanner room to search for quartz at the same time. Or you can go to each one and control it independently to search for certain things. But give us something that lets us control the scanner room outside of the range of the scanner room. That would be nice. Alright, let's
engine powering down.
Let's cut out of the control and go to this, because yes, I am in range. Well, I can find titanium, but it looks like I've cleared all my quartz out of this area. Alright, so we'll have to go elsewhere for quartz, but that's fine.
Engine powering up.
Or maybe I just need to get a little bit further along and then it'll start. Sometimes the scanner room does that, where you have to get in range to see something, and then suddenly it's like, oh hey, by the way, now I can see that there's quartz here. Even though it was already there, it just didn't detect it while you were when you came into range. Should still be some titanium deposits, at least. Yeah, Terra is, like she says, a lot about like astronomers and such. It's actually, you know, if you watched Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, they don't say you're from Earth. You know, the type of people we are in that when they're talking to Star-Lord about his genetics is Terran. It's Terran mixed with something else. You know, at the end of the first Guardians movie, that's what it's usually called, is Terra for the most part. So there's been quite a few, actually TV shows too. I feel like they chose to name it Terra for some purpose, you know, whether it's referring to it for other intelligent species, you know, aliens, or if it was something like, I want to say there's one where we went back in time to the dinosaurs and we're trying to build a new home there, but also companies wanted us to exploit the resources. There's all sorts of stuff like that too. That I believe, I think it was named Terra in that one as well. There we go, titanium. We'll at least get this, like I said, for some storage stuff. Hi, Dr. Strange. Matt's, I do play Subnautica Below Zero, but there's just not enough content in it right now to do live streams for it. Like, 3 hours, we'd be beating our heads against the wall because we'd be like, alright, it's the same stuff still. I mean, I'm actually to the point where now I don't know what I'm going to do in the next episode unless we get an update out this week. Because I've already cleared so much stuff. All my titanium's showing back that way or down there, so I'm not getting any titanium up this way. Maybe... Alright, come on. It's gotta be picking up the area where I was getting some good quartz earlier. And titanium. I might be out. Change the experimental mode on Subnautica Below Zero? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I've already gone through everything without just using flat-out creative mode in it. I kind of want to just leave it where I still find stuff as they release it, not go and just, oh hey, we're going to have this. It's not part of the game yet unless you use this, but eventually it will be. I don't want to do that kind of stuff. I want to keep it more of like what's actually, as stuff comes out in the game, as much as I can. Trailmakers, I do not know what that game is. I have not heard of that game. Alright, so here's some titanium. Tell me I'm not out of range. Huh? Am I out of range? Like this. What? Okay. Acting weird. Daily updates? Yeah, I don't want to do that because I don't want to risk game corruption. I've already had that happen in the original Subnautica during early access, and that was even with a normal release update, not like daily updates doing that. It was, oh hey, here's the update, you know, for this month, and all of a sudden my game crashed partway through and I lost a lot of work. Fortunately, I had made a backup recently, but not too recently. I think I lost like 8 hours of work in the game. And there's other people, I know Markiplier during early access, he had his game file corrupt. He had no backup and ended up spending like 20 hours to get himself caught back up to where he was in the game, starting over from scratch. So, I don't want to risk my game save getting corrupted like that. That just does not sound pleasant to have to recover from. Yes, Blaster, I am using mods. If you check the description below, I believe I got them all updated now. It should have every one of them listed. There's more Seamoth mods, which gives you a lot of new mod capabilities, like the fact of being able to go all the way down to 1700 meters so you have more range. Basically gives you a way, if you're not a fan of the prawn suit, which I'm not really a fan of the prawn suit, it lets you get away from having to use it. Bulb Zone? Yeah, sorry, Blaster. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but I'm also trying to play the game, too. Like, you know, Argonaut's saying. City Skylines. I'm not sure that one either. Bulb Zone? Are you saying Bulb Zone for the Quartz, Doctor Strange? Because we'll go back up that way. I mean, that's a quick trip back up from the Lava Zone base. I just don't want to go too far over in the Bulb Zone and deal with our big, you know, mean guys that like to patrol around it. Oh yeah, at least I'm getting plenty of titanium right through here. Be great with a lot of quartz, but at least the titanium. I probably should go make sure I have everything I need, because I'm going to build another scanner room at the top of the tunnel entrance too. Risk? Is that Risk like the board game type Risk, or is that a different Risk? The Battle Royale game? That's generally not my style anyway. I much more prefer a relaxed game, you know, the having to do something where you're constantly, you know, you're not making any progress. It's the temporary thing, just doing a little bit, and then you get killed or you survive to the end, whatever, you move on to the next match. That's not really my style so much. You know, I played Unreal Tournament, things like that, but just not my preference. And the last Battle Royale game I tried was Fortnite, which there's just so much wrong with Fortnite that it's really shocking how popular it is, other than the fact that it's so widespread that you could, you know, play with your friends. Even if they're on an iPhone, they can play with you while you're on PC. That's my expectation of why it does so well. Because there's obviously better games out there for that same experience. I'm not a fan of it, and Fortnite, I saw way too many times. I myself got cheated. I saw other streamers as I watched them trying to figure out things to do differently. Watched other streamers sit there and do replays and watch people cheating on them too. You know, there's too much cheating in that game to make it worth even trying to play it for me. And again, I just don't enjoy that. No Fortnite. Actually, the best thing I saw, and I remember posting it on Twitter, was somebody play, I think it's Dota 2, and they posted, say, you know what, I love Fortnite. I don't like playing it, but it's like kindergarten and daycare for the internet. Because after Fortnite became popular, all the, they said their matches on Dota 2 became so much more pleasant. They didn't have all the trash talking, they didn't have all the immature actions, you know, by younger kids. All of them were busy playing Fortnite, and they're like, it's actually now fun to play again. Because you don't have all that kind of stuff going on from the younger, immature crowd. They're busy with Fortnite. And to me, alright, yeah, Fortnite's going to be popular. It can at least do something like that. Take all the people who are going to act immature like that and do that sort of thing, take them away from other games. Oh yeah, we'll get some nickel ore. Oh yeah, there he goes. And of course this nickel ore deposit is not working with the drill mod for speed. Yeah, Fortnite, I mean, you know, the beginning part, you gotta know exactly where to land. Because so many times I'd be following somebody, you know, trying to find the spot to land, and somebody would manage to get there just before me, knew exactly where everything was, and get all the good stuff, and then shoot me dead. And it's like, all right, great. You know, now I'm done for this match. There's a few times I played, and, you know, like I said, immature aspect. Be sitting there with kids that are like, come on, let's go over here. We're going to camp here so we don't have to, so we can survive and do this. I'm like, you just want to sit and camp? That doesn't sound fun. You know, and plus you're on the opposite side of the map from me. And then, you know, back to the whole cheating thing. I've sat there and I've done a replay while I was trying to get better at it and watched somebody actually walk through a wall behind me and attack me. I've watched a replay where I poked my head up over a little hill embankment, and within a second I was headshot, and the person who headshot me did it with a pistol. You know, from like, I'll say in this case, you know, 200 meters away, 300 meters away kind of range. Like a pretty good range that they shouldn't have been able to hit me even just within a split second with a sniper rifle, and they did it with a pistol. So there's a lot of rampant cheating in that game, which is another reason why I just do not want to bother playing it. Because you're, you know, no matter how good you get, you're going to see cheaters. That just takes the fun out of it. In that case, when you're playing legit and you try to get really good and somebody just uses some hack to sneak up on you or to make themselves automatically get a headshot on you that's impossible to get. And again, it's not just me. I've watched streamers, you know, on stream do a replay and see somebody do that kind of stuff to them. Like people who are really good at the game having that done to them. You know? So it's just not something I like want to jump in and do. Article 13 is the thing the EU just that they passed, I guess, in a certain effect, but it's not active yet. There's still, I think it was 2 years, from what I read, that the countries have to make their necessary plans for everything. But basically, you know, Google, well, YouTube mainly is the big one. Twitch, if, like, let's say a Twitch streamer is using Lady Gaga music in their background, and there's a copyright claim against that usage, it's not the copyright infringement going against the streamer. It's Twitch that's going to get the copyright infringement claim, and they're going to be responsible for it. Which means not only are they going to have to crack down a lot more on that sort of stuff, because they're going to be the ones responsible for paying. Ooh, now I've got quartz showing up. Maybe we'll get some good quartz. But not only will it be like YouTube and Twitch having to pay for everything, which obviously means they're going to want to, like, minimize that. You know, it's the fact that it depends on how they implement everything. Right now, YouTube's copyright system is broken. You know, somebody took a piece of my music that I had made for me, paid someone to write specifically for me to use in my videos, and they managed to snag a piece of it where I wasn't talking, slowed it down a few seconds, and tried to file a copyright claim against me for it. And the only thing I could do is file a dispute. If they had not relinquished the dispute, meaning they just say, well, you've got all this documentation that proves it's your song, that you own it, but we don't care. We still want the money for it. We still want your advertising for it. YouTube would not interject with that. YouTube would just be like, okay, well, they get your money. And if you file for anything beyond that, it risks your account. So I could have been the one risking my account being deleted or being suspended, not the people making the fraudulent claim. That's why the Article 13 is being pushed so bad the EU is for something like that to be fixed, so where it's, you know, going to work better. But I mean, and a lot of the people pushing it are, of course, movie companies, TV companies, and music companies, music labels and such. And I'm a musician too, and I can understand wanting to protect your intellectual property like that. You write a song, you don't want somebody else making money off of it. I understand. But the way Article 13 wants to go about it is not good for the industry. That's good for the labels and the big name artists that can afford to deal with that sort of stuff. But people like me that, you know, independents that would be getting maybe, you know, 1,000 plays a month, 10,000 plays a month on Spotify, somebody else could claim against you, and you're going to be the one that's going to be dealing with a lot more trying to get it working right than, say, Lady Gaga would. So, no, Article 13 is not a good option in terms of actually protecting everything. I mean, yes, we do need things where copyright's done better for YouTube and Twitch, but putting it on YouTube and Twitch, you know, Google and Amazon respectively, to say you're now responsible for the infringements, you're going to be the ones paying for this, means that they're going to be doing a lot more drastic stuff to make it happen, and they're basically being pushed into a corner to make it happen. Yeah, anything in the EU, Stewie, is going to be affected by that. And I read an interesting article about Article 13 after it got pushed through, regarding basically Twitch and YouTube standpoint. You know, YouTube, this has already happened, similar to this in Spain, I think it was, where they changed some stuff, and basically YouTube said, well, no more videos, and cut YouTube access off. I think it was temporarily, I can't remember how long it was for, and if you were in Spain at the time, you could not get to YouTube. It was, nobody in Spain could watch YouTube without going over a VPN kind of thing. So, yeah, you're going to see stuff like that probably happening instead, which is sad because there's going to be YouTubers and Twitch streamers out of the EU. They're going to be where they can't stream or can't produce videos, or if they do, people in their area cannot watch it. Unless, of course, you know, it passes all the strict algorithm stuff that YouTube and Twitch are going to have to put in place. Thanks for hanging out, Argonaut. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow evening. Hopefully you don't have anything that comes up. We'll be doing our, you know, doing some more cowboy stuff with the Outlaws of the Old West. So yeah, Article 13, I don't see is going to work out very well. It's a lot like the whole thing in the US with net neutrality, the whole argument about that. You know, the people who really know this stuff, that say repealing that was bad for the internet usage in the US, were ignored, and the big companies that can afford to lobby the politicians were able to get it taken away. Same thing with Article 13 is the way I see it, is all the big music companies, TV, movie companies lobbied and paid off the politicians on the EU side to pass this, with people who are experts saying this actually isn't a good idea being ignored, saying, oh, well, you know, the companies say it's a good idea. You say we don't have to worry that much. You may not, but, you know, if YouTube or Twitch cut access off to people in the EU areas because they don't want to deal with this, or because they cannot come up with a solution that is acceptable for them, as well as acceptable for the EU and Article 13 in those countries, because you may have Spain, may be certain restrictions done a certain way, and they may have to do something different for France than that. So it may not affect you in Asia, but it could affect me, even being in America, because that means people in those countries may not get the option to watch my content, may not be able to watch my videos, may not be able to join in on streams anymore. So there's problems with that still. It just depends on where it goes and what the big companies that are going to be hit with this have to do. You know, simple. Yeah, they could make it easier. Hey, YouTube, Twitch, you need to hire people in to handle, like manually handle, looking at copyright claims. And you can be a little bit more strict about it. Like, hey, if somebody claims copyright on somebody's content, and like in my case, if somebody claimed copyright on my song that I paid to have made and I own, and I turn around and say, no, here's my documentation for my purchase of the song, stating it's mine. Here's the date I purchased it. Here's when they're claiming the fake copyright, everything. Then, you know, they say, okay, well, you obviously have all the paperwork to say you own it. We're going to give them the chance to provide the same kind of thing, prove it's theirs, and if they can't, their account's suspended or banned, you know, depending on how many of these infractions they've done, kind of thing. It should be where the people filing the claim have more to lose than the people having to defend the claim, but it's not. And that's being taken advantage of. That's being exploited actively right now. And that's where the real problem is. That needs to be fixed. Not making YouTube responsible for it and having to pay for it. Making them responsible for making sure the claims are handled correctly would be a better way to say it. Instead of, oh yeah, I need to turn on that. Instead of saying you're going to have to, you know, pay if something happens, you're going to have to protect instead. And then here's an article that says if you fail to follow a certain procedure or whatever in handling it manually, then yeah, then they can file a complaint with us, and we'll, as the government, mediate the arrangement of saying, okay, you did not handle this right, so now you're going to have to reinstate their channel, pay them money, do whatever kind of thing. One time at bandit camp. Since when did you become a bandit? My sonar is causing my one of my power cells or my battery, my solar batteries, to drain. It's gotta be a solar battery, so it's, or thermal battery is draining, charging up just enough till it pings again, and then I hear it drain again. It's got that sound effect of a power cell draining. There's the power coral. Too bad you can't just cut part of that and grow it that way. Alright, here we go. We're going to stay in the tunnel area for safety. You know, there's big mean guys out here. Your cat's name is Bandit. Well, that makes your cat Bandit, not you. Alright, that should be enough. I think.
Powering down.
Yeah, I need to do a repair. Where is it? Alright. Get this repair going. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put, I'm gonna have to come up a little higher unless I want to do some power transmitters. I really don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure even though I can see sunlight down here, the power production is not going to be enough for solar. So we're gonna have to go a little bit higher, maybe towards that ridge. Maybe go up even up to that area, because it's not a vertical matter necessarily. It's a bubble type matter, I believe, for the scanning. And no big guy coming after me just yet. Look, we'll see him in the distance somewhere. He's somewhere around here. Oh. Get him. Yep, okay, he's a good distance away. So I'm safe for the moment.
Engine Powering down.
Subnautica jokes. Uh-oh. Doctor Strange is getting started again. This is going to get interesting. Alright, this will be a good little spot. Just still have enough table coral samples on board. Kind of keeping, you know, specialty stuff like that on the Cyclops itself. Alright, let's see. This is going to use some quartz up, but this works. Yep. May not run for very long with that amount of power, but it'll run. We'll see how that works before I go putting in a third one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Avoiding Reaper Leviathans. Kind of just going to have to, you know, learn where they are, kind of listen for them. And yeah, I need more power. That is not enough power. Can't remember if there's a thermal spot close by enough. I really don't want to go as far as a bioreactor containment, though I may have to do that for this to really work. Well, we need a scanner room upgrade for the Cyclops. Oh, getting some titanium, that's for sure. This may be one I actually end up having to do the bioreactor on. Let me think. How? I know we've got hotspots way down below in the tunnel. I just don't want to deal with those. Guess the best option is going to be instead take this off and just build higher and use a power transmitter to move power over here. Let's see, where...
Warning, emergency power only.
Love has emergency power, but I didn't put any power in there. Nuclear reactor? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't ever blow up. I mean, I actually could be a useful thing to put here is the... I could do... yeah, I could just do a nuclear reactor here because I've got plenty of uraninite. But there is a higher spot? No, there isn't. Alright, for simplicity and going faster, I think we're going to do the nuclear option. We didn't want to do this, but we're going to do it. I know I got enough titanium for this.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So tell me I'm going to have everything. Yes.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials. Exposure.
Actually, I don't want to even waste the resources to put nuclear in there. I'm just going to go over here. I'll just make my reactor rod over this area. One should be enough to last a good while. But I got plenty of uranite, so let's just go ahead and do 2 rods. That's just easy. That's just somebody had to leave. So, or some people had to leave. So good. We got a good number of likes. Need more people though. There we go. Yes. Plenty of power. Alright, so we're going to do range. All the range we can. We're going to max out the range for it because that helps a lot. And no quartz, Sean. No quartz! But creature eggs. I think we need some more creature eggs, right? Might as well for the moment. And already, creature egg. Yeah. We'll grab some creature eggs for a moment. Awesome. Alright. Let's see. Did it show up? Quartz? No. But we got titanium, ruby, data box. Oh, wait. There it goes. Quartz. Alright. Alright, we'll eat. And now let's go get supplies.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh. It's gonna be some down the tunnel. I really still need to get my sonar mod going on this. Hopefully these will be large deposits. No, small pieces. Oh well, it works. At least something. We'll at least get the first 3, and this gives us a chance for everybody to be thinking, what's going to be the best arrangement for the zoo? Because, we're not going to be able to have enough room to put all of the different creatures in their own containments. Without, I mean, we'd have to do a lot of stacking, multiple different floor areas, which we can do. But I don't think it's going to work so well. And I would like to keep it from trying to do compressed to different biomes. Though we could do... I guess we could do different biomes, which would be interesting. I'll have to look what each biome has for the fish, because I do not remember them off the top of my head. And I know I was looking for quartz, but there is titanium back there. We'll need titanium, so... more quartz. More or longer Dragonis retreat vids. I will as I find stuff, but if I'm, I record for a long period, I'm just wandering around and finding nothing. I don't want to go and just spend 5 hours to produce a 15-minute video. Because then that, the more I do in each video, I mean, really, I guess I could. If I wanted to finish the entire Dragona's Retreat mod, do everything new in the mod, and have it done in like 6 episodes. But that makes it a very short season. Alright, so it's picking up quartz. Still, that is no longer there. That's already been harvested in the past, or it's just glitching, acting like it's supposed to be there, but isn't. So that's causing a problem. Alright, bye-bye, Danielle. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a few minutes. Hope real life gets a little bit easier for you, so you can join us more often. I absolutely need a sonar mod. More ruby and everything like that. I've got plenty of that stuff right now. There's not a single bit of quartz showing up here. But I do have a base that is at least usable at the moment. See, how am I doing?
Captain.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say on those. We need a better nuclear reactor thing. Magnetite, yep. Creature eggs, we got some creature eggs. Got titanium, we got too much silver, gold. Still saying quartz, but a lot of that quartz is not showing here correctly. Like, it's old quartz. Do a little peek around, looking for the metal salvage. More titanium is helpful. Equip some gold. Probably could use more copper. I don't think there's any copper in this area, at least not in the deposits. Ooh, lithium. Always will need more lithium. Yes, Daniel, I am playing with mods. You can see a list of the mods in the description below. Alright, come here. Before you start electrocuting me. There you go. Get out of here. More lithium. We'll have so much in reinforcement. Once I figure out which ones I want to reinforce now. There is somewhere close by. There's a life pod and a thermal vent. It's close, but not like that close. Not here. Somewhere over this way. At least that's what it sounds like. It does have kind of a echoey thing going side to side to confuse you a bit. Oh, there we go. Yes. Alright, so if there we go. Out of order, I'll have to come back later at some point, I'm sure, or, you know, just clear the marker, but... Oh, and I've already got the data box. And PDA, apparently. Alright. I forgot I've got this one already. Not close enough, still. Yes, I am. Let's do a creature egg. Maybe I'll get a few more good creature eggs out this way. I am starting to like, now that I'm thinking about it, I am starting to like more the idea of doing the biomes for each one and just doing a tower stack for each biome. Like if you went to an aquarium somewhere. It'd be like, here's a river biome, and you know, here's all the different fish associated with that river biome, or it's built and themed around the river biome. And get away from me! Get over! Ah! Oh, of course. No room. I'm just gonna get out anyway. Scanner room. I'm trying to think if there's anything I have not gotten from this one. Getting closer and closer to getting that, bringing back the laser cannon mod and using it, start shooting some stuff as the creatures bother me. There we go, another creature egg. Ah! Taking the baby! They're attacking me because I'm stealing the babies. Okay, I'm out of space again. Let's see. I'll toss those in. There we go. That should be enough creature eggs, right? I think that's enough. We'll try it again, just to see if it will show any more up higher elevation than way down in the Lost River and way down where I've already harvested the deposits, or, you know, the marking, the different single pieces. It seems like it's only showing stuff I've already gotten. I mean, I have to go back to plateaus at some point.
Captain, all systems online.
Alright, so some quartz, more titanium than anything. Silver. Yeah, we'll just turn that off.
Engine powering.
And let's get my detection system going. And which way am I facing? Now that's the other scanner room. There's my life pod. So let's go this way, I believe. We'll do this. Steve Hawking waltzing to the Aurora? I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he'd even swim into the Aurora. Why am I not reacting to jokes? I've been busy playing. I see something about a joke, and then by the time I look, you're on the next punchline. Ooh. Alright, we got one of the vents. I know I'm close to one of the Reapers, I believe. I think I am. Yes, there he is. Okay. Joke 7 ran out of jokes. I got to see that one. Alright, yeah, so we're at the mountain now. So put me... You know what, while I'm here, I'll do what I was planning to do anyway. Well, let's see, where am I at in terms of that other scanner room? Am I in range? No, I am way over here. So, yeah, I'm just out of range. We might put a scanner room near this area. I'm thinking. Do a scanner room over here, which will help me when I come back through because we do have the portal there that's active. Who? James F., you brought tacos? It looks like a taco. I could go for a taco. So plenty of tacos. Is this a taco delivery service? And are we talking like good tacos or Taco Bell tacos? Hey, perfect timing. I come up right as an eclipse starts. Well, this is going to be a perfect little spot for some solar panels to power up a another scanner room here. It's going to end up with scanner rooms everywhere now at this point. Permanently leaving them in place. Just so I don't have to come back to rebuild them later on. Alright. Link? Yes. So now... Just, you know, just so it's kind of in the water, not looking goofy up on land. We'll have it like this. Another scanner room. I'm gonna have to recharge my batteries again soon.
Power restored. All
Can't afford better than Taco Bell tacos. Oh well, Taco Bell will work as long as you get me the Diablo sauce. I need lots of Diablo sauce. That's a necessity. Or it's just not tasty enough. There's like nothing on the scanner. I'm gonna do max range on every single scanner room now. Just because I wanted the best coverage and speed does not really matter that much. Alright, so it's gonna take a moment. I like how it automatically is showing one of the cameras, the first camera down below that shows the little walkout of the other base. I can't actually look at the cameras from here, but they show up on the viewer. Alright, how's my range doing? There we go, got it. Okay. It's not even letting me pick anything yet in the map. Oh, nice view of the mountain. This may take a longer moment than I expected. I know there's gotta be quartz in that radius. There's got to be somewhere nearby. Even if it's at the very edge of kelp forest. There's gonna be some quartz somewhere around here. There we go. Diablo sauce is not that hot, really. It doesn't bother me. I usually use 2 or 3 packs of Diablo sauce on a single taco if I do eat Taco Bell. It's just not that hot. It's nothing compared to the hot sauces I have at home. Alright, that's not giving me anything in terms of forts. Again, I would love to have some kind of mod to give me a control panel for all scanner rooms at one place and turn them all on. So when you come in range of that scanner room, you can see what it's scanning. That would be super helpful. While I'm at it, do need to create some more power upgrades at some point. Maybe do that a little bit later. Alright, I'm just gonna say it's time to head back. Build what I can, scan stuff, lower down, maybe find some more quartz in the Lost River. Hello, Black Knight! You're gonna put 30 Carolina Reapers. I have actually got a Carolina Reaper hot sauce already, James. I've actually got one. It's a black garlic Carolina Reaper hot sauce. I think it's one of the ones that was actually on the show Hot Ones, too. I can't remember. I do have at least another one that I know for a fact was on one season of Hot Ones. And then I have another one I think might have been. It's a smoked ghost pepper hot sauce. I like using those. We actually have a new Thai restaurant near us. And I love to go and get the curry there because their curry is really tasty. And they have a spice level of 1 to 5. 5 being the hottest that they expect somebody to want. And I've been getting 5, but adding more to it. So the last time they said I was basically a 6.5 or a 7 range. So now I'm just going to start saying, can you give me a 5 plus 2? Yeah, we were already talking about Fortnite earlier, Black Knight. I do not care for that game. I like relaxing games. I don't want something that I'm, like, just, you know, constantly on guard for something. I'd rather just be like, oh, you know, once in a while a Reaper attacks me. Rest of the time, I'm fine. Kind of thing. No, AZ, I have not found a home yet. I've been looking, but I've also had just a really busy week where I haven't had a chance to look at any new listings, and I'm being very particular about what I need in the home. One thing being, of course, a room of suitable dimensions to accommodate a better studio setup than what I have right now. I want something where I'm not going to have a desk taking up almost the entire room, and where I can position my new desk a little bit better. Also something that's not going to be too oddly shaped, so I can do better control of the acoustics in the room. Get rid of some of the room noise. I have done some more tweaking and upgrading with my mic setup, as well as getting a new actual better fitted shock mount for my Yeti mic to try and help clean up my audio even more. But no, I'm still looking for a new place. Again, I'm just being very specific because I want something that it's the only house I buy for the next 20 years. I want to make sure I'm going to be satisfied with it and not be buying one that I'm like, I'm happy here, but in 10 years I might need to expand to a bigger place kind of thing. I don't want to have to worry about moving somewhere else because I've run out of room later on. No, I'm not married. I am swinging single. And no children that I am aware of. I have not tried Slime Rancher yet. I've just got so many other games I'm playing at the moment. That, I mean, like, you know, I'm playing Far Cry. That's not exactly the most relaxing game because you can be very focused on the action, the combat that's going, but at the same time, I'm not being, you know, constantly bombarded by attacks from somebody else. I'm dealing with attacks here and there, but most part, it's fairly relaxed and easygoing. I have looked. I have not bought it yet because I want to kind of get a better idea on how it's going to play first in terms of resource collection. But I did look at Satisfactory. That looks like it would be a lot of fun and perfectly suited for me. It looks, honestly, initial impressions from what I've seen in the few little promotional videos, it looks a bit like higher quality version of Plant Nomads. There seems to be a lot of stuff similar to Plant Nomads in the way the fabrication type stuff can be linked up. So I feel like it might be a really good fit for me, but I want to give it some time, and I need to get some other stuff, you know, get through some other games first before I add another game that might increase the amount of time I spend gathering resources. Like if there was a mod that I could just, like, oh, here's a titanium outcropping, a big boulder, and place this auto mining rig down on top of it and let it mine it for me, and it would give me double or triple the amount, I would do that. Favorite vehicle, Daniel, is Cyclops, hands down. I think the sea truck is very underwhelming. It's not done very well right now. Slime Rancher, alien, oh, you know, alien planet for here. Instead, you're like, I guess, on Earth, and Slime Rancher, you just keep slimes. What you're saying? I would give it a look, but, you know, it depends. I mean, I've played certain games in the past that were similar to what that sounds like. That it was, you know, you're running like a little, what was it, My Little Blacksmith Shop? Great little promising game, but then they got so much more focused on overcomplicating things that it's like now it's not just running a shop and you buy materials. Now it's like, oh, you gotta go explore this cave, mine this stuff, get these specialty supplies, turning it more into an adventure game than a shop management game. So I kind of got away from playing it when that happened. But, you know, I do like little games like that, but as I said, more so I'm on the relaxing side of things. I don't want to be stressed out. I got enough stress in my life from work and everything else. Alright, we at least have this going. I'll do more decorations later. Let's try to finish some of these so I can at least plan for the first biomes. I think I am going to do the biome basis. That is now sounding, even though we'll have some that are, here's a biome that has regionals, here's another one that has regionals. I feel like it ultimately will be a more akin to real zoos and real aquariums than just doing one for each fish type. Plus, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Even if I have to do like stacks of 5 to get all the fish in there and decent population counts and maybe have to control population, I think biomes is going to work better in the long run. And I'll have to figure out something to do with this area still. But basically we have at least, you know, I might put some light sticks out. Not the plants, but light sticks. As you're walking up, you get these two little, like, some, like, light posts, kind of like a guide as you're walking in. And, oh, yeah. I need, of course, the bulkhead. We need, like, at least doorway type thing for separation purposes, if nothing else. Walk in. Hi, out here. You know, 1 ticket for the aquarium zoo, please. Let me get a snack on the way. And, all right, let's go. And then here's cuttlefish. And we'll have, you know what? I'm going to do reinforcements on it. I really don't think actually, no, I'm not going to do it on that one. Never mind. Because I want to have it where you can look in. So we'll be doing windows on these. So I'll have to do reinforcements elsewhere. Which is fine because I do want to build a storage facility. So we can actually do some work with that too. I will have to temporarily use normal connectors for the top side here if I do anything that way. But let's see. We've got this from last time. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and do reinforcements. Tons of reinforcements. Good night, AZ. If I could play as a Leviathan, I would be the Sea Dragon. Because, yeah, he can bite you in his mouth, he can swipe at you with his claws, and he breathes fireballs. Come on, you get 3 different attack abilities. The Emperor Leviathan, you get no real attack capability, you're just passive, swimming around. We don't even see them, like, really eating fish. At least I haven't ever paid attention to seeing them actually nibble on a fish. So you don't get that kind of attack element. And then you have the Reaper Leviathan, which, you know, is the most recognized one because they were in there early. But really, it's you attack with the mandibles. That's it. Alright, bye Dr. Strange 2. Thank you for joining us. A Slime Rancher mod for multiplayer. You could talk, I guess, to the people who are doing the multiplayer mod for Subnautica, but I still hear that's kind of hit or miss at times.
30 seconds.
I'm still waiting for some announcement from the developers of Subnautica saying, alright, with the release of like Below Zero, we're going to add multiplayer to both games. You know, if you want it. Of course, they would kind of have to change the story plot points a little bit in Subnautica for that to really work right. And like I said, you're the sole survivor, now you're one of so many. But they could do it. They could make it happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the massive amount of titanium I currently have and get all my hull strength going, so I'm ready with the the containments and all the windows over there not having to do anything. Yes, Team Ballers, I can see that. I'm actually looking now and can see it. Alright, let's keep going. We're getting all these fully loaded. I don't think I'm going to be building off the sides of these, but I could always do that later. I figure, you know, I'll just keep building downward with each of these as kind of silo style, you know, just a big tower for each one. That should be enough storage in the long run for here to say, oh yeah, we've got plenty of supplies. And of course, by doing 3 of these, I could stack them in certain ways. Like, all right, here's, you know, just metals in this one silo because you're gonna need a lot of those. Here's crystalline and like natural materials. Here's crafted materials, stuff like that. We'll have to do some. I'll have to do some thinking on how much I want to devote to each one. But yeah, we're just gonna get started on a bunch of storage space. I'm looking at chat. You're too late to say happy birthday for this look. You'll have to start it now and let me wait a moment and then look and see nothing but happy birthday. I think you tried to do that last time as well, didn't you? Let's see. Alright, that's one more. We'll go ahead and do another one. may actually finally burn through all of my metal salvage. Where was my entrance up here? Oh, hey, yo. You know what? No, we're going to put a window here. Because, you know, well, I'll put a window there later, because it does have at least some kind of view outward. And I had something over here. I thought I had a hatch somewhere, but I may be wrong. Oh yeah, I still got plenty of metal salvage here. Metal salvage here. Metal salvage here. Oh yeah, plenty of titanium right now. Hopefully plenty of lithium too. I almost feel like it's not pulling from my storage here, but rather just from the Cyclops. Oh, thank you, Team Ballers. I don't think I am the best YouTuber, but I try to be at least always improving in some regard if I can. YTube? Well, you know, it's still the biggest one for long-term video storage. It's also more, you know, in terms of people who go full-time with this, it's passive income, really. You do a video. I've got videos that are now a year and a half old that I'm still getting really good views on and make a, you know, few dollars here and there doing that. Twitch, if you're not streaming, you're not making money, kind of thing. And, you know, YouTube, I make a video, it lets me do it on my schedule. Twitch, you know, if I'm not feeling like streaming, I kind of feel obligated to stream on Twitch, plus streaming on YouTube. Honestly, I like Twitch better for streaming. There's more capability with it, but Subnautica fits in on YouTube with what I do already. It would not work as well if I was doing this on Twitch. Yeah, I've got a lot of metal salvage from previous trips up to the, we did one trip where we were up there, and then I went back again later after I dropped a lot of the salvage off in there like you saw and went back and filled up, just so I would not have to worry about titanium for a while. And I've continued to get titanium since last stream and during today's stream so far as well. So, yeah, a lot of titanium at points. But, you know, Crash Zone has a lot of metal salvage spread throughout. It makes it pretty easy to find when you don't have a lot of vegetation obstructing view of it too. Alright, we've got that. I feel almost like I am 100% set on the aquarium. Middle one for the for where the cuttlefish are going to be. I almost feel like I want to toss them in there, but then I keep thinking maybe I shouldn't. So I've only got one of those. Several of those. That's good. That's good. I need more stalker eggs. Those. I've got a few. We still need to do some more trips out getting eggs. Favorite game? I really don't have a favorite game, I would say, anymore, because I play so many. Before I started YouTube, my favorite game was straight up Warframe. Just end of story. Warframe, that's pretty much all I played. I loved the game. It was, you know, fantastic, but it got to the point where I finally, after I started playing other games to do YouTube, because I didn't want to be just a one-game YouTuber, I started playing all these other games, and then I kind of got where I just didn't play Warframe as much, and now it's also a case of I'm just not impressed with the newest updates they come out with. So I barely even play enough to remember to log in for my daily login credit. Alright, massive storage area time, and we're doing all auto sort receptacles. And try to get even. Be nice if we could do some kind of grid thing on, like, when you look at the walls, you have an option to turn it on or off, have it show a grid to help you line up better. That would be a nice addition to this. Let's just go ahead and get centered. Titanium in chat for every piece of titanium I have. First, you're going to have to calculate how many pieces of salvage I had, and then multiply that by 4. Just to get a count on that. Now, if you want to do like every time I build something, how much titanium it uses, then, you know, that'd be easy to follow along, but that's going to be a lot of titanium posts in the chat. I've got a lot of that. Junk metal, what it is. It's junk metal until you need a lot of it. Alright, this will be enough to give me a bit more storage for supplies to be left here. So I can go up to the surface again and haul a lot more stuff back in my Cyclops storage. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. And then when we have, let's see, I've got 3 stacks on this one right now, so we're gonna do center ladders because everything's along the walls. Still waiting for that better ladder mod, so I can actually rotate my ladders. Doctor Strange, he said he was leaving, then he said he's not leaving. Maybe he just went to get a taco. Okay, we need, yeah, more quartz. And let's see. We'll give it a try. It's probably going to show stuff that I've already harvested. But we'll see if it actually gives me anything new. We'll check this. I'm pretty sure this is one it keeps showing there's something there and I've already harvested it. Which makes me wonder if maybe it's there, but it's physically embedded into the rock where you don't see it. But it's actually there. Elevators would be nice. I feel like we still gotta think kind of in terms of how the physics would be for this, because, you know, the reason we do not have square, rectangular type rooms is because of the physics of evenly distributing pressure underwater. That's why everything's round tubes, round multi-purpose rooms, to make it where it withstands the pressure better of being submerged so far under. So I feel like if we did an elevator type thing, it would be an elevator like a was it a dumbwaiter? Where, you know, it's for sending food up to the next floor. Okay, that's one I've harvested. We definitely need scanner room fit, so it doesn't show stuff that's not there. Yeah, James F, like I said there, the auto-sort lockers actually lets you configure them differently. Let me see. I think it actually shows in the mod options now. We'll go to it real quick. Okay, so that doesn't show here. When you do the auto sort, it has a text file, and you can go in and change the specifics of it. By default, the wall-mounted auto sort lockers give the same amount of storage as the freestanding lockers, and the freestanding lockers for auto sort don't give any extra, so you still get the same amount. Either way, I like the wall lockers better than trying to arrange the freestanding ones. Just visually and for placement ease. So I stick with the wall lockers and just have them do the same amount of storage as a freestanding. Makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I'm not sure a water-based elevator would be much use. You go out in the, you just exit through a hatch and swim up and then climb back in. Other than, you know, be safe inside a water elevator. Plus, to me, that would feel more like, you know, Willy Wonka, Augustus Gloop. I feel like I was the kid getting stuck in the pipe and then the pressure builds up and shoots you through the pipe. Maybe we could do a water elevator like that, where you get in, it plugs you in place, and then you get launched up the elevator shaft because of building pressure behind you. Get away from me. Alright, I know I'm going to run out of room during this next drill. And, oh, I am taking more damage. Yeah, like that. You know, aquariums can be used technically for that as well. You know, you just, it's a very expensive elevator in that way. I mean, especially when it comes to building a very tall one. Like, I would not want to do, well, not aquarium, but the alien containments. I would not want to build a whole stack of multi-purpose rooms with alien containments inside to use as an elevator. Like, from surface to, say, the lower section of the void. You know, I wouldn't want to build all the way down there and try to use that to get way down into the void. That would be a lot of resources to do that. There's a lot of quartz showing on that spot. Like, I guess up in... surely not in the wall. First reaction when I saw the Reaper, I kind of already seen pictures of him. And then the reaction was, oh crap, why attacked me? And then it was, oh, that's the Reaper, that's one of the new ones, okay. I think that's what it was, because I wasn't even paying attention around the Aurora. And I got picked up, or I got bumped by it, and then when I turned, and he grabbed my sea moth. Of course, a lot of stuff showing up that way now. I think I have cleared all the remaining, or the new deposits that kind of showed up. Well, I'm actually going to dump this into the storage here. That way it's in the base. I'm getting some stuttering now too. Oh, it's probably the amount of lockers I put in on that. Alright, we can turn that off for now. They're actually in the ground because it's stuck underground. Ah! So yeah, another one of those hideous bugs we still have in the game right now. Alright, come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, and I've got stuff in my inventory as well. Drop in. There we go. I do need to go make prawn suits and sea moths to bring down here. I just don't want to take up the space for bringing my sea moth in yet. I mean, I could do it with... we could go ahead and make prawn suits for there, and I can make one sea moth. Alright, let's redock this. I'm not going to do super long trips with this. I would rather just take the Cyclops like we did earlier. And always more food. There we go. Almost full on food again. Or full on food and almost full on water. And we still need to figure out a spot for... I guess technically, yeah, we're going to have a spot for the Cyclops to dock in. And since we got the gate over there, we need it to be coming from the side. We might do a dock for that above this. Ooh, that could be where we put it, is instead of building upwards with the storage silos, I don't think we're going to need that much storage. Build the Cyclops dock coming from here, so we can have it where they come in and, you know, like, even if it's just on that side, it parks there, above the platform area. So, let's see. We're gonna do... Well, I've got glass, so let's see if we can finish up some of the containment stuff. Over there. Where is it? There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, if we're also going to do biome-based containments, I also need to look at getting a good choice of plants to put in each one that are representative of those biomes. Oh, you know, almost as interesting of an idea just to say, forget the top one where you walk around, instead of having you walk around this on the topmost level, have it where it sits above and we walk in, you can look straight down. But I've never been to an aquarium where every tank, you just walked on top of it. Alright, so there's one. That'll be one biome set up. We'll have this one. Hopefully that's enough glass. Alright. And I'm expecting to run out of the... Oh, got it. Had enough. I'll just probably run out on the hatch. The rent on the place? Ah, that's okay. Altera's paying the bill on this. Middle level would be good visitor section. You mean like this area? Or having like a lower section here like a gift shop? Because we could do something like that. Actually, we could do, yeah, gift shop kind of thing. Take this out. Build one down below this as a gift shop. Or, you know what? It also might, well, yeah, if I end up possibly building out that way to loop everything around, then that would make sense. Maybe a gift shop. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. Maybe we'll actually move this down lower. And then have this where you walk on top of it. This is like the gift shop area. And, oh, I'm almost out of power. So let's I'll do that and I'll set this to recharge. Speedrun the game? I have no interest in doing a speed run on the game. This is, you know, it's a fun game, and the game to me is mostly the exploring and building stuff. I just, it gives me no interest to try and do the game in a way where I'm just trying to get through everything as fast as possible. You know, there's certain things like I want to get cured as fast as possible, or get the story point done as fast as possible, but that's so I can then build. I really don't have any interest in trying to speedrun any game. Actually, that's just not my play style. That's not something I've ever really cared for, because that's, you know, that's a different focal point. You're looking at using, whether you speedrun without any cheats or specialty hacks, or doing anything that might you know, take advantage of an exploit in the game, you know, play it completely legitimate. It's still just, you're trying to say, how fast can I get through this? I really don't care to do that. I did not ever get around to actually getting Astroneer. I ended up just going with, what was it? I went with something else instead. Now I'm playing the Outlaws of the Old West game on Twitch, and that I am finding to be very enjoyable. Actually, almost surprisingly enjoyable. We'll go ahead and take that out too. Need to get more ion batteries. We'll eat some bulbo tree finally. There we go. And yeah, I need to actually get back and get ion cubes. I still haven't gone back to get more. Let's see, we need... I got sonar, I got everything. Need to make a sonar mod for my Cyclops. That's gonna take a moment. Let's actually go back and do some use of my stuff up here. Sean, you play Outlaws too? I've only played a couple of streams with it so far. So I'm not really that, I would say, that far into it yet. But I definitely am very pleased with what it's doing so far. Yes, there's bugs. Quite a few bugs. Some bugs that I find quite useful in the fact that some stuff is not quite where it needs to be in the game, and other stuff is advantageous the way the bugs work. But I definitely think it's got a good future ahead of it if the devs can improve the performance. Performance is really not that great on it right now, unfortunately. I actually don't play on private servers. I play on my just single player. Cause that's, I don't want to go in and play on something where somebody else can come in and mess with my stuff. I just want to play and relax and do it on my own time. And so I play it by myself here. You know what? That is harvesting. And I have been going almost 2 hours. I haven't saved yet. Always good to save every so often. Especially when it takes that long to write the save file because of everything that I've done. We're going to try this. I should have enough O2 to get me far enough, assuming I am going the right direction. Alright, so I don't even want to risk it right now. I don't like taking the Seamoth down to the active lava zone location because of the big guy down there attacking me. But it'll be a lot easier to carry more stuff back if I decide to stay down there long enough getting cubes. So yeah, let's go down. I'll get some ion cubes while my stuff charges up.
All systems online.
I'm gonna have to put markers on each of the little drop downs for these. If I could add one more thing to the game, and I had to choose only one, that would be tough. Honestly, you know, I know if you ask, depending on who you ask, some people are going to be like, oh, you've got to get, we need the Atlas. Which, honestly, I feel like the Cyclops with the mods I've added here is perfectly fine. We don't really need the Atlas. Maybe having, you know, like the aquarium act like a real aquarium where fish reproduce inside of it. Because if I go buy an aquarium, put 2 fish in it, and let them go, and one's male, one's female, they're gonna make other fish, most likely. Oh, oh, oh no! No, 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 no. One hit? He one-hit my Cyclops, or my Seamoth? Oh, how did he do that? Oh no, okay, we're gonna have to, I am not losing all that right now, so let me go, back. Did I even take damage before that? Because I feel like I don't remember it actually getting hit for anything right there. I feel like it was one hit and gone. I guess he hit me with several fireballs in one. An instant kill, yeah. I mean, I've been hit with fireballs before. They didn't destroy it in one hit. So I guess it kind of loaded a bunch of fireballs all in one go on me. Yeah. I am reloading on that. That's too many mods, too many add-ons for it to lose. Not the material inside, but having to go back and get all that. I didn't even see really an explosion. I'm just sitting there, hear the sound of him, hear the fireball breath, and then suddenly my Seamoth's gone. That's all I heard.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yeah, I gotta remember to save more often. That's a good thing I saved at that point. And, okay, yeah, mod's bugged. You can hear my drill sound still going. There is a bug with, like, the more Seamoth mod slots. I'm just gonna go that way, and good to know there is still some quartz around here that will show up if I'm in the right location, but I'm just gonna go straight down and avoid big guy there. That's why I did not want to risk taking my Seamoth down below, but we're doing that anyway. I see, I do not remember any hits before that. Like, there I just got hit. I can understand if I was already like 70% or something on my health, but I'm pretty sure I was 100. He got that sneak damage, you know? That sneak attack multiplier on me. All added vehicle upgrades? Yeah, let me, well, I need to repair anyway. Oh yeah, and I don't have any power. So, yeah. Basically, I've got the 4 storage modules. Still have to go in the first slot. The drill module, the claw module, because claw means I can pick stuff up. Goes right into inventory without having to get out. Thermal reactor, so I can recharge actively while I'm down here. Solar charger if I'm up top. The Mark V depth module giving me 1,700 meters down. Of course, efficiency module, and then I have a space open, which now I'm thinking I might want to put in hull reinforcement. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about the voice in this game becoming that sentient. Alright, you, I see you. You see me? He sees me now. Oh, he got one hit. Oh, wait, no, that's right. He didn't hit me because I was already at 88. That's right. I don't have a battery in my repair tool right now. So he didn't even hit me. All the flames all around me did not do anything that time. So that makes that other death destruction thing of the Seamoth much more suspicious. Let's do this. We'll swap the battery out from that. Alright, he is gone. Now, despite some of the other locations letting you actually bring the Seamoth inside and fly through the air with it, it does not work here. Game got mad I was modding. Possibly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need to add another arm to this too, just so it will drill faster, because it apparently does not affect the ion cube block here when I'm drilling. I think I actually left some in here. Yeah, I did. I left some stuff in here. Wait, how many is that? That's 9, so I've got some more plants I can make. And oh, I didn't even... Did I not scan this? Haha. Alright. Swapping back. I thought I had scanned it already. Oh. Sea Dragon is an undercover game creator. I don't know about that. Or like one of the agents in the Matrix. You know, they're mad that I have not assimilated, so they came and destroyed my sea moth. Technically, if you want to say I'm a modder, I'm just using mods. I'm not the one making the mods. They should be getting the people that make the mods. They're the ones that are actually hacking code for the game. We'll scan everything while I'm here. Might as well, that's still going. We need a... That'd be an interesting mod. We need our own ion cube generator. And considering the power source for this place, to generate those, we would need it to be, like, you either have to have a lot of power built up, or you have to have nuclear to keep it going, because it's going to burn through everything so fast. Guilty by association, I guess. Yeah, let's see somebody make a mod where we have our own ion cube creator that you can build, like, in a base, not in the Cyclops. Way too much power consumption. Oh, hey, look, it worked this time with the drill speed. That should be enough. At least for now. We'll go back. I can make some more ion batteries. But yeah, what if we had an ion cube generator you could get that unlocks when that happens, and requires, like, ion cubes just to make it, because you have to have something for it to, like, create the crystals around. Like, it synthesizes new crystals by making them form off existing ones. Then you can have that, and it just takes so much power to keep it going that, say you have 3,000 power in your base, it will drain 2,500 of that to create one single boulder, or one single block set. Oh no, again! He one-shot me, again! Oh! This, alright. Something's going weird now, because I have never had a problem being hit by the fireballs from him and surviving like against them. I usually have been hit, maybe lose to 40% health, but never been one shot before. Oh. That is... I don't know what's going on. I've never had it one shot me at all, and now I've been one shot twice. Yes, Daniel, with the mods, the reason I like the mods I'm using is because I really don't care for the prawn suit. It's very cumbersome to move around. So the sea moth takes care of everything now with all the mods. The only thing is you cannot drive the sea moth up to the ion cube generator. So if you want to harvest that for unlimited ion cubes, you still have to go and get a prawn suit out and do that. So I'm not even going to try with the dragon now. You know, I've already been down there before. He gave me no trouble, and now he's destroyed. I've been destroyed twice in one stream. And never been one shot before this stream. something's different. Maybe something one of the mods has changed things. And not in a good way. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that reinforcement. While I'm still waiting on stuff to charge again, I'm gonna make a, go ahead and make a reinforcement.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see, where is it? Where's the... Which one's the... Oh wait, that's right, it's the common modules. Yeah, the prawn suit can take the damage, but it does not move very quickly still compared to the sea moth. Sea moth, just so much easier to get around than the prawn suit. Even with jump jet upgrades and grappling arm, it takes so much longer to get to certain places. I'm just not a fan of the prawn suit. I feel like it could have been done better. And I'm almost to the point of taking the solar charger out and throwing another reinforcement on there in addition to that. Do that, because I know I'm going to keep the thermal since I'm most of the time down here. But, I mean, even without the hull reinforcement, even without it having the same armor as the prawn suit, and the times I've gone past them and have been shot by the fireballs from them going through this area, I've never been one shot in my sea moth until now. I'm just gonna swim around for a moment. Charge up. Well, I'm trying to charge up. It's not actually charging. I seem to be slowly draining the ion battery as opposed to keeping it always you know, topped off like the regular batteries do. Iron Man style suit would be better, I think. Something, obviously they're trying to make it somewhat, you know, based around current realistic elements, like, or, you know, science fiction is what we've done. You know, we've got the idea, concept of suits like that for walking around, but come on. We're also using a handheld device that builds stuff from a few pieces of material in your inventory. That you're, oh hey, here's a little piece of titanium, turn it into this big thing, you know? The amount of resources that actually goes in the Cyclops itself, not very realistic. Which is why there's mods to make it more realistic where it takes a lot more resources to build. But yeah, we definitely, there should be a more sci-fi advanced type suit in this game than what the prawn suit is. We should have something like that. I mean, obviously we're more focused at this point with space travel than probably underwater travel, but still. You need to tell me at no point does somebody say, let's mine the oceans on Earth, or let's mine the oceans on this planet, so we're going to make suits that will work better for that. At some point, somebody came up with that idea. We should have better than the prawn suit. Alright, where's that deposit I found? I see silver. I don't need silver. I have more than enough silver as it stands. I feel like this is where I was earlier when he attacked me. You have that now. Where is he? Okay, so it was asked earlier if there's one thing I could change in the game, what would it be? How about this? Fix the bug where the Leviathans, Sea Dragon, all that can swim through walls. Make it where they actually have to interact with walls correctly instead of just being able to swim right through things. Because that would save a lot of headache in some cases. Now, I'm not going to do any of the no damage or stuff like that for it. If I have to resort to anything, it'll be spawning in supplies because nothing's available around me. Now I'm being jumpy. Now I'm hearing, you know, him bellowing. As I start drilling, I'm like, oh crap, he found me. Sorry, Mr. Reaper. Or, not Reaper. My mind just went blank. Mr. Warper. This actually doesn't look like that bad of a place to build either. Could have built something up here. It wouldn't give me the widespread area I've got over there, but I could have built in here and had a nice little, you know, alcove that I just kind of park in. You know, for safety. Yeah, you know, I don't want to do the spawning sea moth stuff like that. I'm already planning for the fact that I'll just go through the warp gate up top and like make a prawn suit, go ahead and have the mods ready to throw in so I can bring it down, jump through the lava pool and get back to the base here and put it inside, then go back up, get another one. Sea moth will have to go up and then drive all the way down through the tunnel that we've been through. So yeah, I've got that already kind of planned for. I know what I'll end up doing with that. That lead, yeah, we've got some lead right now. Plenty of lead right now. Okay, I am keeping the sonar going now. This is where I'm going to find all the really good stuff, because I haven't been through here yet because of him. Honestly, just expecting him to come through the wall, or come right through the middle of the mountain at me. Which thing would I delete? I mean, I guess you mean from the game. I would delete the element of the no weapons, because we have a weapon. Let's just be real about it. We've got a weapon. It's called the knife. Oh, man. Oh, look, I did get hit. He hit me, and it didn't destroy me this time. So there you go. I got hit without being completely destroyed. So there's just something going on the other times that caused it to destroy, because I did not add that much in reinforcement. It's one piece of reinforcement. That's not that big of a damage reduction. That should not have changed it from instant hit to only 24 damage. Well, actually, I wasn't even 24. I was at 92. So, yeah, 16 damage. But I would change it to say we have at least some weapons in the game. Honestly, there should be at least something. You're gonna need some kind of defensive thing if you go exploring an alien planet. You're not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, let's go on this alien planet with these alien creatures and no way to defend ourselves. That's kind of a bad idea for such a, you know, spacefaring, smart, you know, group of people humans are at this time. They're not very smart to take all weapons out. Oh yeah, I did that already, so we need... There we go. We'll be back to building. But no, I feel like I would take the no weapons thing out of it and say, yeah, we're going to have weapons in this. Because it makes sense to have at least some sort of protection, even if it's against native creatures to a planet you're exploring. You want some kind of protection. And we have a knife. That's not a little, like, you know, knife for cooking or anything. That's a knife for, that's a big knife. That's a, you know, chop stuff up, kill things type knife. So it would only make sense to have at least some weapons. I wouldn't say necessarily spear guns, crossbows, things like that, because we are an advanced civilization at this point, able to go throughout space and travel using these, you know, warp jumps and everything. So we should have at least something, and not putting them on the spot to say, hey, we're going to rip off Star Trek and have tasers, you know, or phasers, but have something like that, you know, some kind of thing that has a varying degree of damage between stun and like scare a creature away to you're gonna kill the thing. You know, we've got that in the perimeter defense. Have something like that that if you charge it enough, it'll kill it. If you don't kill it, then, you know, you're just going to scare it off kind of thing. But at one point, have no weapons at all. That just really doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I do have space over there for more reinforcement too. I gotta remember that. That way, okay, yeah. Mr. Spicy, everything? No, I would not do that. I like to vary it up a little bit differently. So we're gonna do, I need a ladder. What we're gonna do is actually, I'll put the ladder here for now and take it out later. After we have all the cuttlefish eggs picked up and thrown in here. That way I'll have my 4 cuttlefish, and then I'll just lock it off where I can't get down here to mess anything up. There we go. So the cuttlefish will be here, and this will be like our gift shop area. So we'll have to put, like, you know, shelves in here. Maybe not counters. No, we'll do shelves. We'll do, like, yeah, interesting. Set up just the shelves. I think I can make this. No, I didn't go far enough over. Again, having something like a grid when you're building would be a nice touch. I'm a little far over more than I should be on this side, but okay. That's interesting. I can't build it that way, but I like how it's suddenly just deciding to flip on it. So we're going to do that. And then, I really don't want to do any of these other than, like, sea moth. So we'll have, like, a sea moth toys. We'll have, like, prawn suit toys. And I'll do a bunch of these in the end. So we have, it looks like a, you know, gift shop. You got multiple toys here. And then we'll have other shelves over here like that as well. Same concept. Since the little multi-shelves do not actually let you put anything really in them. We'll do this. And we can have things like the sea dragon doll, the, you know, all the stuff from the decorations mod for over here. Yeah, so we're going to do a little gift shop type thing for it. And then like a visitor center, I think is what kind of was said originally. We're going to do that in like a central area type thing. I like the idea of having it where it's kind of like centralized to the structure itself. Maybe kind of off where I end up building it for the Cyclops docking area. Apparently, I'm having problems with this one not wanting to place. We'll just go like that. But we'll have our Cyclops, you know, docking area when somebody comes in. A little visitor area, like, welcome to the base. Here's where all the facilities are. If you're a new addition to our scientific crew, here's your living quarters assignment. Just head over there, kind of like in a hotel. Go and get, here's your room key or your door code. And just follow the signs that way. And there it goes again, not letting me place on that one. Yes. This is gonna look interesting. Again, a grid. Building grid. I mean, I understand they've got story in this too, but give us some method for, you know, lining stuff up. Building's a big part of this game. They can't ignore that factor. Yeah, NPCs would be kind of nice to have a way to add that in. That could be somebody's mod there, is make it where you have, kind of like the decorations mod we've used. There's my seeds. You know, come to the decorations fabricator and make NPCs that you can place down using, like, ion cubes. Add that sort of thing into here. Oh, I need more fiber mesh. No, I think I have a hatch. Oh, no, don't have a hatch here yet. That's the more living quarters. Up there. There. The fiber mesh. That's this. Oh, I'm full. All right, there we go. Yes, I did put that there. All right. I feel like I want to get more. Yeah, we're going to get more for the moment. Oh, that is one that was already being used. I would say this. Here's another thing I'd like to see. Update Subnautica or change below zero to where the key options are the same. Like here, switch container is right click. Below zero, it's left click right now. I would like to see that consistency, so I'm not getting back and forth on this. Subnautica movie? I don't know. Video game movies, other than, well, Resident Evil petered out towards the end. The original ones were kind of good, the first few, but the Warcraft movie did not pan out so well, if you ask me. So I don't know how well that would work in the end. I feel like that it depends on the story. Like, people have been asking for years for a StarCraft movie. I don't see that happening anytime soon, unfortunately, even though I think StarCraft, if they did it right, would be so much better in the end. Yeah, we need the Sea Dragon dolls. We're gonna do some Sea Dragons. And I'll easily be able to add this kind of stuff right now, because I've got plenty of supplies for everything like that. And I've got plenty of plants growing as well at the moment. We'll do more of those there, so we're gonna have you right there. I wish the rotation thing would work better. There we go. So like 3 Sea Dragon Leviathan dolls. We'll end up with all the little, you know, prawn suit and sea moth toys here. Like that. Yeah, I'll turn this into a complete gift shop looking thing with the stuff you would normally expect here, not Markiplier dolls, not forklifts. And we don't want it to be perfectly even. We want it to be kind of like some kid came in and took it. Oh, and I need silicone rubber. Let's grab a bunch of those then. Alright. I don't want to take all of them from that. I want to keep some glow.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hold on. There we go. And we'll get a lot of the actual creep vine itself. I'll at least get this done. We're coming up on 2.5 hours, so I still got another 45 minutes or so I can stay on. Oh, there we go. All right. And yes, not going to waste any this time. Stream, Daniel, usually I go about 3 hours, maybe a few minutes beyond that, just depends. Just because I do have other things I still have to do in my day before it gets too late. And I have a dog who is going to be very eager to go outside and do his, you know, doggy business that he has to do. Even though he's already been out before the stream started. And honestly, I find 3 hours is about the point where my back from sitting like this starts to really bother me, because I don't, unlike other streamers, I don't have a chair that I use anymore for during streams. Because I noticed I would start leaning backwards in the chair too much, kind of slouching back, and not where that is a problem for my back so much as it was for voice audio on a microphone. You kind of need to stay up close to the microphone, so I kind of stay sitting forward, and you know, after sitting for 3 hours in one spot like this, I kind of feel like I need to move around a bit. So yeah, 3 hours is about where I cut it normally on the stream. And we'll go ahead and get that one replanted. There we go. Now, let's make some more dolls. It'd also be nice to have stuff to add in to this, like a desk fan, you know, little things like that. And oh, we will need some office supplies for out there, maybe, or you know, PDA, something like that for our receptionist to use. We got the Sea Dragon. We'll do Emperor Leviathan. We'll go to the big dolls, big ones. You know, the ones that are going to take up a lot, the big, scary creatures. Obviously, these are not ones we're going to have here, but we really do not have peeper toys. The mod needs to be expanded to include a peeper plush toy. Yeah, there's a problem with the rotation stuff in this game. Gonna do it like this. There we go. Look at that. Some kid comes in, oh, mommy, I want the Emperor Leviathan doll. I want the Sea Dragon doll. I want all of them. Yeah. We're gonna have toys. So yeah, we'll do like the Sea Treader. Get a few of these guys. What are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be in here. Okay, come on. I know it can go there. Do not tell me that that is too high up. I have built higher. Oh, look, there it is. I just can't. I'm gonna have to build something to stand on for that, I guess. No, not selecting. I'm turning. Yeah, that's irritating. I can't believe they never fixed that. Why make it where it rotates but also switches through your hotkey? Yeah, I'm gonna do a Reaper doll. I really don't want to do a Reefback doll yet. We're gonna get the Reaper dolls now. Now I'm probably gonna have to build something to jump up on so I can place these down. I won't put these with the other big, nasty ones. Well, not really nasty ones. I mean, the Emperor's not nasty. Emperor's very nice. There we go. So you come in, you got kids are like, I want the big one. Way up there. What else we got? We got Reefbacks. Ghost Leviathan. We need Ghost Leviathans. Put Reaper dolls randomly around the base and see if they scare me. They're not big enough to scare me. They're tiny. Now, if it was like a Reaper Leviathan head there that I walk around the corner, there it is, almost life size, or, well, you know, life size for the game, that would be a different story. Alright, we're going to do that one. If I can ever get it to rotate. There we go. Like that. So that's one shelf done. We'll need that bench over here. Too bad we don't have cuttlefish dolls. Like, seriously, cuttlefish plush toys in the game. That should be part of it. Alright, that is all but the Reefbacks. We'll have, like, ornamental skeletons. Yeah, like that. We'll do... Actually, I might move some of those. May move those over here. And then we'll do, like, the skeletal remains there. Because I've already got the other stuff being built there. I don't want to move them. So these are, like, the gentle giant type ones, I guess. There we go, like that. One giant Reaper Leviathan doll. We don't have a giant one unless I get the there's a multi-purpose pistol, multi-pistol thing that I tried that lets you scale stuff up. I don't know if it would work with that. But it'd be funny to sit there and be like, you know, scale up a head of one just to make it super big. Because I did scale one of them up, like the Reaper. He got massive. That's not one you want to face in the game, really. Alright, come on. There we go. So, toys. I'll have to still make that. We'll get like another one on there. Got those. Now we can do like the you know, ornamental things. Like you go to the museum, you might have like a fake little dinosaur skeleton type thing that, you know, you could buy. That sort of thing on there. We're gonna do that. Yeah, skeletal remains. We'll start with the big skulls. Unfortunately, this is just titanium. I got plenty of titanium. Spiders from Harry Potter #2. No, I don't know if we're gonna try that one. Yeah, let's get the dragon remains too. Go ahead and load up on these and do it in one little trip. I'm about to need some water. Go ahead and start. Yep, there it goes. Almost want to do like a mixture of these where it's not all the same one in one spot, like they're kind of mixed together, but it's not so plain. Of course, that is a lot bigger. We'll do like that. We'll actually take that one and put it here. Oh, actually, no, we do one over here, yeah. We'll do that. Actually, that won't be the only one I do. I'm going to do like this. We'll get another one. I think. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll mix it between the two spots. We'll just have them all shuffled together kind of thing. Do these. No, I'm not a titanium god. I just have a lot of titanium. Alright, skull around the corner. Well, since, you know, I don't think an adult would be so scared, but maybe a kid. Walk in, walk in. Ah! No! Leave me alone. Alright, we got that there. We're going to do this remains thing here. Maybe. Oh, it may just have certain shells that are only one remain on them. Or do it like this, where you spread it across two. That. There we go. Yeah! Now we need some more fillers. We'll do like the big rib cage. A couple of those. And then like a tail segment. Yeah, like ornamental little, you know, things you put like on your shelves at home. Like, hey, I just want this to be a little, you know, ornamental type conversation piece. There we go. That can now move. You want to scare the poop out of kids, but then it's going to smell like poop all the time in this place because the kids are going to be pooping their pants. There we go. Oh, yeah. And then that leaves room for me to expand in that direction as well. And then, like I said, once I'm done with this, this will come out after I've got all of the cuttlefish inside that containment. I'm starting to expect a lot of performance hit when we start putting all the various creatures in the containments themselves. So now I've got to get... I've got to actually go and count up every biome and put together a list of
Welcome
what
aboard,
creatures
Captain.
I'm going to need for each biome, so I can estimate how big I need the towers to be for the different biomes.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And yeah, we'll be even doing a lava zone biome, because why not? I mean, it's here, it's part of it. Sea Dragon versus Ghost Leviathan. Well, Ghost Leviathans take a good bit of damage, but from, you know, what I've seen, I expect they probably would be the ones to die first. Between them and the, Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon has, Ghost Leviathans also have to go in and hit you directly. Sea Dragon can attack you from a distance. Sea Dragon doesn't have to get up close to do damage. So he could get damage in on the Ghost Leviathan before they were able to get in there and hit him. Alright, good time to save. Good time to save, just in case. We do have some progress going. And I want to transfer some supplies now. We're going to turn that off. Since I've got storage, we're going to, yeah, transfer out. Main thing I want to do is any quartz I might have. Which I do not have any. I think I actually am completely out of quartz again. Yeah, I am. So we'll just do this. We'll go. I saved. We'll do another resource run. Maybe not get blown up this time. Ghost Leviathan because it's a ghost.
Captain, all systems
I guess you could say that. You know, would be a reason for that. But it was Ghost Leviathan because it looks ghosty. Not really a ghost. Even though they can pass through walls. Much like the Sea Dragon and Reaper Leviathans can. You know, if they can pass through walls, why can't I? I should be able to pass through a wall. And yeah, I'm getting nothing but the quartz that's in the ground. That's embedded where I can't get to it right now. So I'm going to go check around here. Ooh, maybe I have a piece of quartz there I can actually get or deposit. There was that one I found earlier that it took forever to scan, apparently. Or it just decided to spawn it in suddenly. Oh, I hear him. Alright, he's not swimming near me. And it's still showing something there. Oh, goody, yes. Maybe I can get some of this without being destroyed this time. I haven't had them be invisible for me, Black Knight. But, like I've said, I have had it where they came through a physical wall to get me. Which is absolutely not at all, you know, correct. I can understand, like, oh, we're having problems with collision type stuff with them and walls. But that's no reason to say, let's just make it where they go through walls so we don't have to worry about that and then move on to something else. Devs should have fixed that. No reason to have it where they can go through walls. I mean, we had, what, that live stream where the Sea Dragon swam through the wall and down the tunnel chasing me? What if my game crashed and the world's deleted? If the game crashes, I've got the saves, as long as the save doesn't corrupt. But I have a nightly backup, so if the game crashed and the save got corrupted as it stands right now, I would lose everything done in this stream, but nothing else. I would be able to restore to an old version of it and be right back where this is. You know, where it was when I started the stream. I wouldn't have to start over. I have had that happen, or almost happen in the past, where I almost lost everything and ended up only losing like 8 hours of work, but I've made it a point since then to keep multiple tiers of backup. So as soon as this is over, I'll be running a custom script I wrote to back up everything to a second drive, or back up all my Subnautica saves to a second drive, and then my nightly backup that will run automatically will run a little bit later and back up everything in terms of all of my game saves, period. Fortunately, I don't have problems with my PC getting, like, where the fan's going to explode, at least not until the heat of summer. And I do have it where I monitor. I have a... can't remember what it's called, but it's a resource monitor that sits on the right side of the screen. A diagnostic sidebar, that's what it is. And it ties into your processor, your hard drives, solid state, whatever you have. And will monitor it. So it's actually telling me what my CPU usage is right now without a big hit to the CPU itself. Telling me what my temperature is on the CPU. Tells me what my temperature is on my graphics card, and even how fast the fans are going on the graphics card. So if, you know, you might want to look at something like that. That's why I like doing it, because I can see if something's going wrong, like, oh crap, my CPU fan's gone out because my CPU is overheating. And I can know before it just, you know, becomes a big issue. Alright, hear you yelling. Where are you? Apparently not by me. Alright, one more. And then we'll head back. Alright, see you, Black Knight. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, scan for a sea dragon? I've never even tried scanning for the sea dragon. Ah! As soon as he starts attacking me, I feel something on my leg. It's my dog. I said that he gets a little anxious when he's like, I haven't taken him out for a while. So right as soon as the dragon's shooting fireballs at me, my dog jumps on my leg. God, you gave me a little shock there, buddy. You want to hop up? Come here. You want to hop up? Say hi to people? I'm almost done. I know. He wants to go out. He wants to play. Come here. Come on. He wants me to do something with him, but he doesn't want to get in my lap right now. Come here. Come here. I got you. Come here. Come here. Aha. Aha. You're going to startle me. You get to sit in my lap for a minute. This is the culprit. Yes, he knew what was going on. And apparently the sea dragon is psychic too, because he seems to be attacking directly above me. He knew where I was, even though I was hidden. Oh, and there goes all my quartz showing again, because I'm suddenly back in range. Yeah. Hello and bye from Black Knight, Timmy. You just need a perch in here next to me. So you can just hang out in here. How about that? Alright, let's get this dropped off. And I'm dropping everything off in the base itself. I don't really see that much of a need to carry too much quartz with me, so we're just going to drop it here. Oh yeah, stutter. At least I have storage for everything now. So that will pull everything to here and then dump everything automatically into the auto sort. There we go, almost a full amount. Look at that, that's a good haul of quartz right there. That's a pretty good amount. Let me turn off all this. There we go. Alright. Yes, Black Knight, he was sorry you were leaving, so he wanted to pop in and say hi. Also, he probably needs to go pee. That's it, you gotta pee. You gotta pee.
Captain, all systems online.
Alright. So, Seamoth is docked again back here for another trip to get supplies. We're going to do some more construction now. I've got quartz. I actually have more quartz for glass. So I've got plenty of supplies in terms of stuff for multi-purpose rooms. But let's do this. Let's start doing the windows while I have it, at least on the top level. Because these are going to be where you can see out. That's one thing I want. I've got over 300 hull strength right now. I think I can handle a little bit of a reduction to this. My base is bigger than a town. Depends on the town and the game. I have seen people who have built much bigger stuff. Actually, I've built some large areas back when I was playing this another time doing big bases, but I didn't build a big base in the lava zone. I built a big base other places like the floating island kind of thing, but you know, there I'm close to the crash zone. Go out there and get a big haul of supplies in terms of metal salvage and everything. It's not a problem. Down here, it's actually, for the building materials I need the most, you're really kind of limited. I feel like that's enough for there. I want to do... Let me see, actually, can I add reinforcements? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, that's the one I don't want a reinforcement, because I might be building out of that later. This is the one. Can't do it there, yep.
30 seconds.
So let's go inside and see how this looks. Now, I'll just build from inside this time. Spicy Museum? No, the Spicy Zoo. What it's going to be. The Spicy Zoo. Oh, yeah. So you come through and, oh, look at that. You walk in and you're just going to be able to look out, see everything that's going on around everywhere. The glass windows below are really just for when you're swimming around. I'm not going to have the ladders here later on. That's just to put fish in. Once everything's set up, the ladders will come out. So yeah, we need the windows here. I think this is going to be where we get to the end of the stream today, is finishing up this part. Alright. We're at least going to have, hopefully, enough for this floor. But I am going to try the middle floor, too. Now, I feel like at least a 3 stack should be the minimum for each biome, I feel like. It seems, you know, based on population count, that would be 30. I feel like anything less than 3 is going to not work so well in terms of having the right number of fish available. Especially with the, you know, population usage of large creatures. If I can actually get all of these done and still be... Yeah, I'm still going to be above 300 hull straight. Oh, yes. Alright, that's enough for that. I'll worry about the rest after that. After the fact, when I can come back and do more. So, if we're going through, we've got the nice reception desk, which, oh, I do need to put some stuff on it. Let's see, yeah, we'll do, I got stuff for glass, so we'll do our PDA here. We've got PDA that, you know, we can have it. Ooh, maybe we can have it where you have a selection of PDAs. So when you come in, you grab a PDA off of here, or, you know, the receptionist hands you a PDA, and that's like, you know, like some museums you have the audio track you can listen to. This is like, you take it there and you hold the PDA up, and it tells you about the fish there. It's like your guide to the museum. So we'll have a bunch of PDAs up along the side as well. Yeah, I like the idea of that, having PDAs as like your personalized carry-along guide when you're in the zoo. So we're going to do... No, I'm actually going to move that one. We'll do like 2 rows. Yes, it's more glass and everything, but hey, I'm doing this. I'm going big. But we'll have this whole thing covered in PDAs. We'll have like a separate PDA for the receptionist and like a, you know, stylist for it. And he got tired of waiting on me to take him outside to pee, so he is definitely saying it's that time. He's back. He wants to pee. Time for my dog to be let out. So we'll finish this. There we go. We got that. There's a stylus. It says pin, but it's a stylus. We're going to let that work for there. So, yes, this is what we've got so far. You come in, reception area. We'll have PDAs all across here. I'll put some more stuff decorating there. We're going to come through into the gift shop. And I need to put, like, I need signs. Let's do a quick one. Wish we had better options for the signs instead of just the little things like that. So we're going to put sign there. And, what did I just... Oh, it made me pick up a doll. No. Not what I said to do. Where's, there we are. Now stand back on this. Actually, yeah, we'll do it like that. Oh, no, no. Quit switching things. Oh! I don't want that there. I just wanted to be able to place the thing down and then click on the sign. There we go. We'll edit the sign big. We're going to say, I don't know, what kind of currency we got to worry about? We'll do, I don't know, we'll just do a dollar symbol. $5 for everything, for each of those. The toys are $5. That's it. I don't know if my PC is crazy, Daniel. I've got a pretty good one. It's an old 6th gen i7, so not the newest thing. But the big thing is the 1080 that I'm running. That helps a lot with keeping the lag from going. Hey, Argonaut. Yeah, I'm here for a few more minutes. I'm finishing up. My dog is, like, eager for me to take him out and let him do his business. So I've got to do that. But I've got a couple more minutes. We're going to do, oh yeah, documents. I think that, is there a clipboard? Yeah, clipboard, but it could be like a digital clipboard. That could be good for right here. Like, get in place. I mean, you know, yeah, Altera. We need official Altera documents on there. Most of this is like alcohol, so we're not going to do that. I don't like those. Yeah, we're not going to do the bar bottles. Like that. Oh, posters. Natural selection. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to do a natural selection poster, too. Alright, Argonaut, I will see you tomorrow for some more Outlaws. Let's see, we're going to put... I'll put this here as you come in. Which really, that's not exactly the best natural selection poster, even though the name fits. We'll put posters like maybe in some of the walkways. Alright, so what I've got to do for the next live stream is figure out, get the exact count of biomes that I want to do, figure out an arrangement of sorts for the multi-purpose rooms for these, and start getting a count of the fish I will need for each one. Like, alright, here's this biome, I need these fish. Here's this biome, I need these fish. So I can know kind of where I need to go with that. And figure out what I want to do from that point. And which ones I'm going to start with. Which ones I actually have stuff for. Because I do not want to put any fish in until I actually have the ability to put all of them in. Because if I put certain ones in, they'll start breeding. And I want to make sure to try to get it as even as possible. So dropping in like 2 of each small fish and 2 eggs, giving the same amount of time for them to hatch and grow and reproduce, I think will work best. But that's the base. That's what it's looking like so far. Habitat area, which I still need to fill out with decorations. We'll be doing more of that in another stream, maybe when I've got more of the structure done. We'll definitely have streams where we probably are just going to go and gather up fish and eggs for the zoo. And then we'll be doing, of course, still more stuff with like this. Still more stuff to build here. So there's still plenty left to do in this. But yeah, that's it for today's stream. Just past 3 hours. Let's do our cursory look with free cam to see what we have added. So small part is, of course, extending this out for internal storage, which was not the big thing. This is the bigger thing for today. Getting all this started, having this going, where we're actually, I mean, you can see how it's going to look when you can actually just swim around, look in. People can look out, but hey, look, there's somebody in a prawn suit out there working, you know, over here for the kids. Kind of interesting option. And plus, just once you can see the fish swimming around inside, it's going to look good. Hi, Bionic. How long have I been playing this session? 3 hours. How long have I been playing total? Since it was very early access. So there we go. We've got, yeah, the start of our aquarium zoo type area. I feel like I want to build back more this way, so it'll probably be, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to take some of the glass out. Excuse me, Mr. Warper. So we'll have glass coming out. So what I'll do is have it maybe come either straight out in a grid, or maybe do it where I come off like a corner angle. So we'll have one that comes out here from an angle on this side, and one that comes in from an angle, and then one that comes out from an angle, one comes in from an angle. I'll have to play around with it when we do it. But yeah, this is where the zoo's going to be. That's our zoo. There's our habitat and food growing area. Food's working great. My production here is working great, except did I use up? Oh, no, I did. I chopped down the wrong one. I came back to my one that had all the gel sacks. Well, not gel sacks, the seed clusters. And I chopped it down by accident. Because it had no seed clusters on it. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and drop this in, and I'm going to replant that. Because I want that nice seed cluster glow. That's a very important thing to have. And I don't want to forget about doing that. It'll give it time for it to regrow. Actually, I think that's the wrong spot from where I would like it to be, but oh well, we're gonna have that. Oh, that's actually right. It needs to be on the outside edge. Oh, yes. So there is our nice tract. Again, I know I said earlier, I probably will do some kind of light stick type thing here, or maybe the the lamps, which are oddly expensive. Something like that for a nice lighting effect there. I definitely want that. We're going to have a lot more fun with the cosmetics of this. Maybe still build something out this way over top. A lot more building to do. Hopefully I have enough titanium to last a good while still. I do have a good amount at the moment. We'll still find more, but yes, that is it for... That's it for this live stream. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for joining in and hanging out with me today and watching the stream. I'll be back, of course, should be next week, same time, same day. If not, if something comes up ever that I have to cancel a stream, I'll post it on both Twitter as well as the community page. Sometimes, though, YouTube does not notify very well, so I encourage you, even if for nothing other than to get notifications of when stuff is going live like this, follow me on Twitter. And, yeah, we'll do this again, hopefully next week. Thanks for watching. Of course, follow me on Twitch, too. I do some other stuff there right now. Outlaws of the Old West, different style thing than this, but it's still a survival and building game. And I'll be on there tomorrow evening. At least evening for me. So, you know, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch as well. But thanks for watching, everybody. I am Mr. Spicy. Once again, I will see you guys next time.